Welcome to Koreatown, a vibrant and diverse community in the heart of Los Angeles. These streets are rich in culture, resilience, and stories like the ones you're about to hear.
Hi everyone, I'm here with John. He's a Koreatown resident, and today I'm just going to ask him a couple questions about his experience growing up in Koreatown. I know you mentioned to me in the past that your teacher spoke Korean and you had report cards that were in Korean. I just want to know kind of how that made you feel as a child that immigrated from Korea to Koreatown.
I think that definitely made it very easy for me to transition as an immigrant here. I mean, I was only 5 years old, but it basically made it feel like I didn't even realize I was in a different country. And just making friends was easier, and learning English and transitioning overall was just much easier.
That's good, and that's like really awesome that they offered that at the school.
Today we're at the Koreatown Plaza and we all got some food, and I'm having kimchi jjigae, which is like a kimchi soup, and our banchan are the Korean sides, and some rice. For lunch today I'm having dolsa bibimbap.
Our journey through Koreatown started with the food. At H Mart, we saw shelves filled with familiar flavors and health products that reflect cultural preferences. Just down the street, a holistic wellness store emphasized vitamins and natural remedies as everyday medicine. We then made our way to the Care Clinic, where we sat down with the Director of Patient Services to learn more.
So I'll go ahead and show you a little bit about what CARE is all about. We typically do family medicine here. We do on-site labs and vaccines, as well as, preventative services. We also do a lot of events. Our next event that's coming up is our Bengali New Year Festival. This is one of the ways that we learned how to communicate with and market in the community, is learning what's important to them. And New Year's for Bengali is a very big deal in Bangladesh. They literally close down work for a week and celebrate the New Year. So we actually partner and do celebrations here at CARE to be able to invite our patients, and then it's another opportunity to be able to highlight their stories, highlight their successes. So it's something that we eagerly look forward to. Let's say I have a Spanish-speaking patient that is sharing that they have food insecurity. So as a provider, I have on staff or on site patient resources department, well then I would be able to connect them and say, hey, right after you see me, go straight over to the patient resources department and let them know that you need assistance with connecting to food assistance. I have folks that speak Thai, Bengali, Spanish, Korean, and each person is trained to be able to case manage for a patient. So we know for health outcomes, it's just as much as the time that you spend with the providers, because sometimes you get 30 minutes, 40 minutes with the patient, but they're still left with a lot of questions. So these folks are dedicated resources so that they can be able to share a little bit more about what the provider was alluding to, right? Sometimes it's the transportation, sometimes it's the food insecurity, but sometimes it could be like mental health referrals, right? Sometimes you find out things here that weren't shared with the provider, and most of the time, because you are a new patient, you spend a lot of time with these folks before they get to the exam room. So really there was okay, you want a Spanish speaker? Great, we have Yesenia Gonzalez. She can go ahead and see you, set her up. Pretty much we're setting the stage for that visit. So it's been really beneficial.
So we're here today with PA Yesenia. She is a graduate of the USC program from the class of 2024. And she works for the Care Clinic here in Koreatown, and just had some time to speak with us a little bit about Koreatown and patients within the community for our project. So we're really excited to speak with you today and just hear a little bit more about your experience thus far in the community, and anything you're willing to share with us.
Nice to meet you all.
Yes.
Welcome to CARE.
So from your experience maybe working in the clinic, what are the most common barriers that these groups or these individuals face when trying to access healthcare, whether that's language, transportation, or other barriers that you've encountered?
A big barrier here is specialty care. Populations can't travel further to get specialty care, so they're seeing specialists 3 to 4 months later, And if it's something emergent, it's kind of hard.
I noticed you mentioned like other cultures and they have their own traditional values. Do you ever find yourself like kind of incorporating that in patient care as to like meet them halfway or meet them where they are? So like if they prefer acupuncture, you're like, okay, let's do that, but maybe let's also like take your insulin. Or is it like, oh, you go to the sobadora, that's nice, like let's also take this medication.
Yeah.
Like, do you find yourself?
1,000%. I'm a big believer of alternative medicine. So I never tell a person, okay, you shouldn't be taking these vitamins, you shouldn't be doing this. I'm a big believer of like letting them, we meet halfway. So I'm like, you know, you're okay, keep doing what you're doing. Like, I let them do that. But if they still need the famotidine, the omeprazole, H. pylori test, I'm still going to do it, and they're very open, adhering my advice while still doing what they're doing. So I always try to meet them halfway.
Really nice to hear that like your clinic's doing a lot for the community. One little thing that we kind of want to touch on is maybe how you see religion play into like serving patient populations and how you navigate that.
Like you said, religion, it plays such a big role to healthcare as a whole. Currently, a lot of people were fasting and things like that, and that affects like insulin and stuff, things that I didn't think about before. So I don't know everything. I'm learning with the community, but we try to do the best to like understand their religion and how we can help them.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time.